Yeah, hello, beautiful people out there. How are you doing today? Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are. Of course, we're all over the world. You can see us wherever you are. So today, it's your boy Prosper Michael. One more time, of course, James with me in the studio. So yeah, as usual, I will be giving you tidbits today as regard the happening within the country and beyond. Of course, the major news headline from the various outlets, from Vanguard News Online, um, China's Daily Trust, and so on. Of course, the talk of the day is the ministerial list released by the president, sent to the Senate by the president for approval. So we've got about 28 list names out there that will be sent out, and of course, about 11 states are still mixing. Based on what we're hearing, that there might be need for additional ministry to be created, so that to be able to accommodate all the whole states. So there we have it. Let's move straight to the Vanguard. It says 11 states to wait as Tinubu sent 28 nominees to Senate for confirmation. So these names will be confirmed by Monday. The Senate are supposed to look into these to be sure these people their character are not questionable and they are fit to serve. So, and anyone with a corruption case should be considered. But this is Nigeria, so the Senate will take over this tomorrow. On Monday, to screen them properly to ensure they're fit to serve in this various capacity. And if you look at, I think that's on Punch, we can see that El-Rufai, Wike, and other nominees face the screening tomorrow on Monday. So, of course, in the case of El-Rufai, people saw that coming because of his support for Tinubu. And of course, Wike, everybody's aware of what happened in his own territory during the election. And so his name is also on that list. So Monday, we'll see what's going to happen, if the Senate will disqualify any of them, or if they're still going to go ahead and just approve, give them the nod to continue to serve. So you can see the gist of that story, the details of the story in the Punch News Online. You get to read the story, the complete story there. So yeah, moving on. We see sack any minister who fails to meet expectations. Shehu Sani saying this, telling Tinubu, giving Tinubu advice that any minister that fails to perform, let him go immediately. Of course, technically, any leader in any position, when you discover that some people you have appointed are not going to help you to achieve any objective, you let them go, exchange them. So that's what Sani Shehu is saying, telling the President Tinubu that any of the minister that is not meeting up, don't even delay. Let the minister go immediately, so that other people can step in. Okay. Yeah, that story is on the Vanguard. You can get the details of the story in Vanguard online platform. And of course, still talking about ministerial list, we saw that the son of Ike Ikweremadu makes Enugu commissioners list. So this is a good news from this area, looking at what has befallen the father and the mother recently. So I think he's been nominated for the list. So we hope that he is considered for that position. So that story is on the Vanguard news platform. You can get details there. Okay. Then this story making one of the headlines in the Nation newspaper. You can see there, I give my wife 1 million naira monthly for food. Like Pastor Ibiyemi saying that. I know a lot of people will not find this, will not take this easy, But according to him, he has a large family, So a lot of things, activities takes place in the home. Visitors, as a pastor, a lot of people come in, they visit, and of course there are some on daily feeding and all that. So, in the process of trying to advise women to be prudent with spending, so he let that out and said that they spend such, he gave the wife such money every month for feeding. Okay, yeah, moving on. There's a story on the Vanguard that says daylight robbery, Lagos hotspots, now robbers den. If you read through that story, I think what happened there is that, according to the story, if you read through, that these robbers they they intentionally create a crater on the road in order for vehicle to slow down at that spot during the night. Of course, you can't just run over a pothole. You have to slow down so you don't damage your vehicle. So technically, this result to gridlock at night. And while you're trying to maneuver it, just come out from the side of the car and start robbing people. And a lot of people have spoken concerning this issue that this is what is happening. Just let's see the headline. Let's see it on so this is happening in Doyin Orile Gamu area. That's where the crater has been created and where these armed robbers are making a field day, you know, based on eyewitness and those that were that have been become the victim of that area. So once of them shared the story that Vanguard news editor, one of them, said around midnight that saw group of guys running towards the vehicle and were making demands and asking for money. And he was saying, "I don't have money." He knew before they could come closer, he was able to quickly hide his phone and they opened the door of the vehicle and sacked and they took about 20,000 naira from him. And when he ran to go and meet the policemen around that area to help out the situation, the policemen and the army, they were having issues because of the traffic congestion in the environment. So it was a very pitiable situation. But they took the money from him. So, and this is just of the creator that was being created in that environment. That vehicle can move, have a free flow of traffic in the environment. So, we hope the authority will take over this quickly before it resort to because this is common in Lagos. These hoodlums, these criminals, they capitalize on this traffic, this congestion in some areas to rob people of their valuables. When you're in traffic, you can't even run away. They'll just meet you there, and whatever you have to take from you. So you dare not say anything else. You have to give them, or else they just damage your vehicle or they won't hurt you. So that's the situation in some parts of Lagos. So let's just move on. Of course, we saw what happened during the week in Niger Republic, where there was a coup. Now we saw this US UN backed ECOWAS to restore order in Niger. Of course, President Tinubu is the chairman of that body, so he's been charged to ensure democracy is sustained in Africa and also in Niger Republic, so that because the president was democratically elected, and now we see the military stepping in, trying to some presidential guard stepping in, trying to hijack the position. So the now US and UN backed the ECOWAS to ensure that peace is restored in that environment. So that story is on the Nation newspaper. You can see it there. So let's move on to the next story that made the headline today. Yeah, we can see they shocked us. Ex-Super Eagles keeper hails Falcons victory. So yeah, we saw this the Super Falcons were able to come back from go down to defeat their opponents, and now they are topping the group with 4 points. Nobody believed they could come up from go down to be able to win the tournament in the ongoing Women's World Cup. So it was a shocker to a lot of people. I personally, it wasn't a shocker to me because I know when it comes to the female team and the under 17, the performance a little way in most of these tournaments, except the big guys, the Super Eagles. But this is a lot of people are happy over this. So if you're a football lover, you can just look for how you can rewatch this match and see what happened there. They're still talking about football. Or we see that Mikel Obi, if you Mikel Obi gets political appointments. This is a good one. A good one. And I think this story, I'll just read the story so you can get to know where he's been appointed. So former Super Eagles skipper John Mikelobi has been appointed as honorary advisor on sports to Governor Caleb Mutfwang of Plateau State. So in Plateau State, Mikelobi is going to be the honorary advisor on sports to the governor. So it's a good one, and let's just you can see the gist of the story on the Daily Trust online platform. You see the story there. Then moving on to the next story, we can see 1,200 Nigerians die in Sahara Desert, Mediterranean Sea in 2023. So this is the Japa syndrome. A lot of people a lot of these youths trying to find their way out of the country due to the hardship in the land, and they're taking different routes. You can say the International Organization for Migration, IOM, has said that 1,200 Nigerians. These are productive youths, and these youths are running away from the country because of the bad situation, and a lot of them don't make it to that destination because you can't just go into an environment you don't know how the weather situation is over there. A lot of them are dying on the road. So and they're really the IOM are really concerned about this, and they're urging the government to do the needful to avoid this occurrence, to limit this Japa syndrome, because it has become the order of the day. Looking at the political scene and all that, it's really telling on the youth right now. So you can see the details of that story from the Daily Trust. The online platform stories all there, so that you get to read details of it and see the cost and the recommendation of the IOM. So then, we are almost approaching the tail end, almost at the tail end of today's news headlines. So let's see. The last one is talking about the ministerial list. You can see the names and the states, the numbers of people. I think some state got two representatives from one state, and so these are the names there. We have Abubakar Mumo, Edo State, Yusuf Toga, Bauchi, and so on and so forth. Of course, Erofai, some other personnel, they are all there. Erofai from Kaduna State, Mohammed Badaru, Jigawa State, then Nyesom Wike Rivers, then David Umahi Ebonyi, then Doris Uzoka, Imo, then Beta Edu, Cross River, then Uche Energy, Enugu. So you can see the list there. They're all there. These are the names that the Senate will have to go through and screen on Monday. And maybe by Monday we'll know those that will be able to make the list and those that will not make it. Okay. So from that note, I'm going to call it today here. And of course, we'll be back with other news bulletin, the breaking news, and some of that fantastic story. Of course, today's Friday, and tomorrow is going to be Saturday. So please remember to put on your dancing shoe, because our DJ will be here again to play beautiful songs and danceable song, party song for you to enjoy. And of course, comedian Skis, Time Out with Skis will also be on tomorrow, Saturday. So you want to laugh? Yeah, all work and no play make Jack the dog, okay? So be ready tomorrow to also listen to Commander Skis and get yourself laughing or so don't eat too much pepper when you listen to Commander Skis so that you don't get choked, okay? So it's getting ready for our fans tomorrow. So join us again. It's been Prosper Michael from Prime Media Studio. Of course, James, the able producer, is on ground, making sure that you get the best of today's program. So do have a good time and bye-bye.